Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for blockers. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. And a really nice job by the kick team. Down there and make sure they limit that return. From the gun, give on the inside. There he goes! Wide open spaces. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offense...
Looking to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Makes the quick grab. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
They'll run it from the gun. Across the 45. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man.
Oh,
He
my
cannot
goodness.
get there. It'll be 4th down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. This would have been a massive field goal try from 55 yards out. Instead, they'll go for it and try to convert on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. Lots of running room. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And
he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. It's complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Looking for a huge play. Makes a catch at the 20. Slippery slide.
Okay, I found my team.
From the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Well, you got games with everybody, though.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. It's a seam wide open. Gets away from one. He's got space.
Oh, my God.
He's loose. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't
Yeah,
catch
nigga,
him.
you won once a month, you know.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on.
Got it.
70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And they pick up the extra point.
Now I gotta
Kicker
put
knocked it
50 on
right
you.
down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. That's caught, it's Green. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They've got a first down here to open the period. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Complete downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet.
Gonna let it fly. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. And that last carry pays off with a C note, already at 100 yards.
And he's done it with so much balance and so much power and so much speed. He's really shown you that he's a...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle it.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come out bankrupt. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
All right, defense, it ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Pressure coming. The pass rush gets home.
And this is always tough. You drive the ball all the way down the field, have so much success, and then beep, 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 put that thing in reverse. The last 2 plays, this offense got to get back to doing what got him here.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Tight end now in motion. To the air, it's Sayin. Oh, they're after him. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here comes the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Under fire. He's going to run it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
This nigga finna play.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got...
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Catch in the middle, it's Smith.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a man, it's Sayin. Buying some time as he moves left. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Wide out trying to get it in. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Good timing on the quick out. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock.
Lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. LSU quick to the line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. The throw to the outside is complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. Fights off the defender. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. That's midfield. He's got room. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Tigers inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got his man. Across the 25, he's got room. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Gives it on the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They just need a few more inches here on fourth down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Trying to keep the drive alive. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw